Hello everybody, today I'm working with 7 Rhymes to bring you this review of their cardioid condenser microphone kit, model AU02-K1, and I will never remember that name, so from here on out I'll just be calling it this microphone or this mic. And as this is a microphone review, all of the audio in this video is going to be unfiltered and unprocessed unless otherwise specified, so what you hear is what you get. Out of the box, the Windows volume is set at 100%, and I've got the gain knob set to 50%, with the microphone being anywhere from about 6 to 8 inches away from my mouth for most of this recording. And quick disclaimer, 7 Rhymes sent me this mic for free in return for a fair and honest review. I'm not obligated to say anything in particular about the mic, and all opinions expressed in this video are mine and mine alone. But here in the box we get paperwork, and reading is for nerds. Here is an all-metal pop filter, and it's built pretty well. The shock guard is made of plastic, and it should get the job done. The body is metal with plastic knobs, and the mic doesn't weigh a whole lot, so a light-duty mic boom arm should hold it off of your desk with no problems, if that's your preference. We have a mic gain knob and a headphone volume control knob on the front of the mic, as well as what appears to be a touch-activated mute button. And I'm guessing that this is a touch-activated effects button. We'll look into that later. On the back, we have a button to shut the RGB lights on or off, and a headphone jack. And on the bottom, we have a USB-C output jack. On the second layer of the box, we have a few more goodies. We have a USB-C cable with an integrated full-sized USB adapter, and this cable is approximately 6 feet long. And we have a pretty tough, solid included desktop microphone stand, which is always nice to include in a kit like this. Putting everything together was very simple and straightforward. First things first, I know why everyone came here, and it's this RGB light from the top. Use this button to turn it on, and it cycles through the colors. Tap it again, and it turns the lights off. But why would you want to? See, I have a theory that more RGB lights makes a person a much better video game player. To test my theory, I turn this light on, I chug some Mountain Dew Gamer Fuel before playing some Yar's Revenge, and I still sucked at video games. It didn't make any difference whatsoever. It looks nice though. Again, I would like to reiterate, as far as what the mic sounds like, you've been listening to it this entire time. This is a cardioid condenser mic, so it should be fairly sensitive to external room sounds, and my room here is not sound treated at all. As I back off, this is what it sounds like, and when I get really close, this is what it sounds like. This is what the mic sounds like as I talk into it from the side, about a foot away, and this is what the mic sounds like from directly behind, about a foot away. This is what the microphone sounds like at about 4 feet away. This is what the microphone sounds like at about 8 feet away. Here is an immature plosive test. Peter Piper pooped his pants from eating pickled peppers. And here's an up-close immature plosive test. Peter Piper pooped his pants from eating pickled peppers. Now I'm talking and typing with the microphone about 12 inches away from the keyboard, almost directly below. Here's a handling noise test. I'm tapping the desk. Here is a background noise test using my extremely loud wind machines fan. Up top here, this blue light is a mute button. Tap that to mute. Tap it again to unmute. Come on, you know how mute buttons work. And we've got this touch activated button over here, which has 3 different modes. Green denotes podcast mode, blue is streamer mode, and yellow is singing mode. So I've got the effects button set in streamer mode now. Whatever that means, but this is what I'm going to sound like in streamer mode. Again, this is what it sounds like in streamer mode, and the button is set to blue. So now I've got the button switched over to green, which is podcast mode, and this is supposedly optimizing my voice for a podcast with this mic. Again, this is podcast mode, and the setting is green. So now I've got it switched over to yellow, which is singing mode, and I guess here we go. The hill.
Stop that. You're not going into a song while I'm here.
Yeah, I don't sing. According to 7 Rhymes, you can use this microphone to record into your phone, but when I tested it, the results were not good. We've got some unpleasant audio coming in 3, 2, 1. As far as my final thoughts on the 7 Rhymes AU02-K1, it's okay. I'm personally not set up to get the best sound out of a cardioid condenser mic, but from an everyday user standpoint, this is going to be a pretty good representation of what this mic will sound like for most people. And I think that sound is okay. But you've heard the audio, and hopefully I've given you enough sound samples for you to come to your own conclusion as to whether or not this mic sounds good to you. Personally, the mic is kind of obtrusive, in my opinion anyway. Between the mic, the stand, the shock mount, the pop filter, it eats up quite a bit of real estate on the desk. And if I were going to use it long term, personally I would invest in a desktop boom arm, but that's just me. Maybe the desktop stand setup will be just fine for you. Anyway, that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.